I wanted to show 2 by 2 digit multiplication using the standard algorithm. Just like we did when we did 2 by 1 digit, we're always going to start in the ones place. So I'm going to start off number 1 by multiplying 6 times 1. I know that 6 times 1 is 6, so I'm going to put 6 in the ones place. My second step is going to be multiplying this 1 by this 10. So 1 times 5, or 50, is equal to 50. And that goes right in the tens place. So this is where we stopped when we did 2 by 1 digit multiplication. But because we're doing 2 by 2 digit multiplication, I need to then multiply this 10 by this 1 and this 10 by this 10. So this is the distributive property, and you can watch my video on area model because it connects the standard algorithm with the area model just to see where all of these pieces fit together. So like I said, my next step will be to multiply this 10 by this 1. So I need to multiply 6 times 20. I'm going to put that right below the 56 since I just completed that. So 6 times 20 gives me 120. And then my last step is going to be to multiply the two tens. So 50 times 20. I tried to make this bigger because I knew I was going to be doing a lot of different colors. But if this is hard to see, I really apologize. So when I multiply 50 times 20, I like to focus on doing the 5 times 2 multiplication, which is 10, and then adding the 2 zeros at the end. So 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 more zeros is 1,000. So I can place that right below here, like I said, just so I could see all of the pieces. Move that up a little bit. My last step will be to multiply all of these pieces together. As always, I like to start in, well, we start in the ones place. So 6 plus 2 zeros is still 6. Then I move into the tens place. 50 plus 20 is 70. And then the hundreds place. 100 plus nothing is still 100. And then the thousands place. 1,000 plus nothing else is still 1,000. So 56 times 21 gives me 1,176. All right, I want to show one more problem. I'm going to do number 2, 82 times 34. As per usual, I'm going to start in the ones place by multiplying 2 times 4. I know that 2 times 4 is 8, so that 8 goes right below. My next step is going to be to multiply this one by this 10. So 4 times 8, or 4 times 80, gives me 320. So I put 32 right next to the 8 because this represents 320. I already have the 8 from the ones, so I just need to write 32 right there. Again, this is where we would stop if I was just multiplying a 2-digit by 1 digit, but because we have a second digit here, I need to multiply that by the other 1 and the other 10. My next step is going to be to multiply this 30 times this 2. And I know that 30 times 2 is 60. I'm going to put that right below. And then the last thing that I need to multiply is the 80 times the 30. Like I said, if those numbers are too big, you could just focus on the 8 times 3, add the zeros at the end. 8 times 3 is 24, and I know that I need to add 2 zeros because this actually represents 80 and this represents 30. So if I multiply 8 times 3, that's 24, plus 2 more zeros gives me 2400. Okay, my last step here will be to multiply each of these pieces. So 2. Okay, starting in the ones place, 8 plus nothing is still 8. 2 plus 6 is 8. 3 plus 4 is 7. And 2 plus nothing is still 2. 82 times 34 is equal to 2,788.